August 1st was a Saturday afternoon in Twin Falls, Idaho. A newly opened In-N-Out Burger was packed with a weekend crowd. A man stepped out near a white vehicle in the parking lot and began firing directly into parked cars and the gathered crowd. He was armed with a tactical rifle. In a confined, highly populated space, a long gun immediately establishes overwhelming ballistic superiority. People inside the restaurant and the drive-thru scattered. Eyewitnesses reported crowds running from the lot, pleading for someone to call the police, while others slipped out the side and back doors to escape the gunfire. Within moments, 3 individuals were killed, including a restaurant employee, and 7 others were injured. The core vulnerability in any active shooter event is time. Even with a rapid response, law enforcement is almost always minutes away, while mass casualties are inflicted in a matter of seconds. The attacker held a devastating hardware advantage over a completely unarmed group of civilians. With no immediate resistance, his momentum was entirely unchecked. That unchecked momentum met a sudden variable, an armed bystander. He made the active choice to step directly into the line of fire. Most civilians who choose to carry a defensive tool rely on a standard 9mm handgun. This responder did not. He pulled out a 5.7 by 28mm pistol. This specific setup was outfitted for serious defensive use, equipped with a weapon light and a magazine holding 20 or more rounds. The most unusual modification to this loadout was attached to the barrel of the pistol, a specialized suppressor. The combination of a specialized caliber, a high capacity, and noise suppression gave this bystander a toolset specifically suited to disrupt an active attack. The 5.7 by 28mm cartridge is unique because it generates extraordinarily light recoil while delivering highly capable defensive power. This chart illustrates the difference in muzzle velocity. A 5.7 round travels at extreme speeds, up to 2,800 feet per second. That extreme velocity creates a flat shooting projectile, ballistically bridging the gap between a standard handgun and the attacker's rifle. Then there is the suppressor. Contrary to how they are portrayed in movies, these devices do not make a firearm completely silent. This schematic shows what a suppressor actually does. It mitigates the blinding muzzle flash and scatters sound waves, masking the gunfire's acoustic origin. This acoustic camouflage granted the bystander the element of surprise, allowing him to fire multiple rounds undetected. Through speed, capacity, and acoustic masking, this specific loadout neutralized the overwhelming hardware advantage the attacker walked in with. Operating from a concealed position near the landscaping bushes, the bystander engaged the attacker, forcing him out of an unopposed assault into a two-way firefight. The dynamic of the scene instantly changed. The attacker had to stop targeting defenseless civilians and divert his focus toward incoming armed pushback. Faced with sudden, highly capable resistance, the attacker retreated and took his own life. When authorities arrived to secure the area, Police Chief Matthew Hicks stated it was likely the most intense moment for many first responders. He noted that none had been called to anything this intense in their entire lives. The loss of 3 innocent lives is a permanent tragedy, but that casualty count was abruptly and forcefully capped the moment the bystander intervened. Every single second an attacker is forced to deal with an armed, prepared citizen is a second that innocent people use to escape. Immediate, specialized resistance breaks the momentum of mass tragedy.